Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video I said in my check-in video at the beginning of the month that I was going to be skipping every day, so I thought I'd transfer that over into sort of video format. So this video is going to be skipping every day for a week, and then at the end of the month I will do a whole recap of the month. So for this video I'm going to be skipping every day, 1,000 skips a day, and I'm not changing anything in my diet. So the plan was that I was going to be changing my calories up a bit because I didn't get much movement in my sort of measurements last month, so I was going to adjust my calories slightly this month. But I'm going to hold off that until next week because I don't think it would be a fair comparison to change both my diet and the skipping if I want to see whether skipping actually makes a difference in anything. So with that being said, I'm going to keep my diet exactly the same as last month and just do the extra 1,000 skips a day on top of whatever else I was doing last month, so my 10,000 steps and things like that. But I'm just going to include an extra 1,000 skips a day every day, and I will check in at the end of the week to see whether it has made any difference whatsoever. I am not expecting many changes, if any, in terms of measurements. As you will know if you are a follower of my channel already, I don't weigh myself, so I'm relying purely on sort of progress shots and measurements. So we'll see at the end of the month. I'll compare them with the beginning of the month's sort of progress shots and measurements, and we'll see whether anything changes, but I'm not expecting much at all with no sort of diet change. What I am hoping for though is some improvements in sort of cardiovascular health, so being able to skip for longer and not having to take rest as much as I would do previously. I had set a goal at the beginning of the month to be able to do skipping confidently and be able to do some tricks and things like that, and I haven't been doing so well on that the first half of this year. So I'm hoping to sort of get some consistency back with skipping, with obviously skipping every day for the month. That will hopefully build up a sort of habit of getting out and getting skipping. So yeah, I'm hoping for some fast improvements in my skipping. So far I can probably do maybe 30 at a push in a row without tripping over the rope. Usually it's about 10 before I trip over the rope or my legs get tired and things like that. So I am hoping that there's going to be a vast improvement in that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, follow along for the next 7 days. I think it's going to be fun, but I don't think my legs are going to like it at all. I think my feet and my legs are going to really suffer. But I'm hoping that as I go through the days, it will get easier. So we will see how it goes. So stay tuned for clips of me skipping during the week. I don't think anything quite describes the frustration of trying to pull back up sweaty shorts and leggings when you need a pee halfway through a workout. I feel like I'm going to be constantly adjusting the rest of this session. 1,000 skips done. I'm hot, I'm sweaty. I whipped myself about 1 billion times. I had a rest about 1 billion times. Hopefully, over the next week, I will get better. Hopefully. So, see you tomorrow. Day 2. This actually sucks. My feet hurt, my calves hurt. I feel like I'm going to throw up. So that's 600 done. Done. My legs are killing me. I don't know how I'm going to get through the next 5 days, but I will. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it is day 3. My calf, especially my right one, is really sore, but I'm determined to smash this out. Also started my period today, which is great, so that's going to be fun to deal with during this skipping session, but let's just get it done. That's 1,000 done. Surprised with that actually. Definitely beat my time for yesterday. But let's see how my feet and my legs fare tomorrow for day 4. For day 4, it's actually raining today. So I'm not sure how this is going to go, especially because my calves are absolutely killing me at the moment, so we're just going to have to see how it goes, but I just need to get it done. Just did 75 skips in a row. How? On day 4 legs? I have no idea. I'm hoping the camera won't pick up the raindrops as much, but yeah, I'm impressed with that. Shoes, to my running shoes. Because with the other shoes it doesn't have an arch, so I think that's ruined my feet already. So I've either done 1200 or 1000. Either way, I'm happy with. That's another day ticked off. My legs severely need a rest, but I'm just going to have to continue on for the next 3 days. I definitely noticed that my stamina with skipping is improving a lot, so yeah, on to day 5. Okay, it is day 5. I hope I don't miss any of the laps as such. We're skipping today because I just want to kind of get it done. I got a little bit sunburnt today, don't know whether that will pick it up, but basically I'm quite sunburnt from just a walk, so I just want to get this done as quick as possible and then get back inside, so let's get on with it. That's 1,000 done, 17:55, so probably a minute quicker. So I'm pleased with that. Seems to be getting quicker despite the days going on. So legs weren't too bad, feet were a little sore, but hopefully they will last the remainder of the 3 days. So I will see you on day 5. Or is it 6? No, it's 5. We are back for day 6. Yeah, my legs aren't feeling too bad today. The calves aren't feeling too bad. The feet aren't feeling too bad. But we will see how it goes over the next 1,000 skips. I'm sure as I start skipping, it'll start to cause issues. But we'll see. Let's get to it. Right, that's 1,000 done. What's the time? 16:54. It's definitely improvement on yesterday's. Definitely getting faster, less recovery time, and 1 more day to go. So I will see you tomorrow. Right, so it is day 7 of the skipping every day, so I'm going to get straight into it. I will do a sort of body shot comparison with the first day of the month, just to see whether there are any changes. I haven't changed anything in my diet or anything like that, so I'm not really expecting many changes, but sort of physically and stamina wise, it has improved a lot. So yeah, I'll get the skipping over and done with, and then we'll have a chat later. Done in 18:36, so not too bad considering the issues with my feet. I will get back to you soon. Okay, so it is the next day after my 7-day skipping challenge. I haven't changed anything in my diet as such this week. I wanted to do sort of a fair comparison, and I think changing your diet as well as doing the skipping challenge doesn't really give fair results, because your diet is probably what's going to affect your weight and your measurements. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I don't weigh myself, but I do measurements. So I have taken my measurements already this morning, and nothing has changed in regards to sort of inches. Everything has stayed exactly the same, but what I will say is that I am noticing like slight definition in places. especially on my thigh. I'm sort of getting like a line on the side of my thigh, and my calves and just generally my thighs in general feel a bit harder, if you will. Like there's a bit more muscle built there, so I'm taking that as a good thing, even though measurements and things haven't come down. If you were here for my last video, my check-in video, I said that I was going to be skipping every day for the whole of the month. So I am going to change my diet up slightly and sort of see what happens over the next couple of months. I'm not going to do another weekly video because it is quite time consuming to sort of film all of the skipping. But I will do like an update every week up until the end of the month, and then I'll do sort of a recap at the end of the week, at the end of the month, sorry, with sort of my whole results for the whole month. But overall, not including sort of measurements, I have noticed a vast improvement in sort of my cardiovascular sort of endurance. I was able to get up to like 75 skips when I was previously doing about 10 in a row, so that's good. I wasn't taking as many rest periods and things like that, so overall, even though I didn't lose any sort of measurements or anything during this 7-day challenge, like for consistency purposes and endurance purposes and stamina and things like that, I do think it's made a hell of a lot of difference. So I'm interested to see what will happen over the next month as I skip more. So like I said, I'll update you then. But I'm quite pleased overall with how I've sort of kept consistent with the challenge this past week, and I feel like things are hardening up and not getting as wobbly, so I'm quite happy with that, even though I didn't lose any measurements. So yeah, overall it's been a good little experiment for me, and I'll continue doing it for the whole of this month and update you in my next video at the end of the month. So with that being said, give the video a like and subscribe to my channel so you can see more updates, including the video that I'll do at the end of the month. You can always click the notification bell down below and you'll be notified of when my next videos go live. Otherwise, I hope you're all staying safe and well. I hope you're all having a good weekend, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye.